Are factories of the future the key for Korea manufacturing? That and more on Korea Technology Weekly. Hi, I'm your host, Dr. J.R. Reagan. In this episode, we'll be discussing South Korea's plan for establishing an advanced manufacturing infrastructure as companies push to build smart factories of the future. Nearly 20,000 smart factories are now operating in Korea. A growing number of factories in Korea have adopted smart solutions based on cutting-edge technologies to improve manufacturing efficiency. A total of 19,799 smart factories were registered in Korea by the end of 2020, up from 12,660 in 2019 and 7,903 in 2018, according to data from the Ministry of SMEs and Startups. A smart factory is defined as a factory where production processes are combined with digital technology, smart computing, and big data and advanced networks to create an agile, automated manufacturing environment. Large companies, including chipmaker Samsung Electronics and steelmaker POSCO, have collaborated with their contractors to streamline their manufacturing lines and adopt digital solutions, including 5G, robots, and the Internet of Things. The ministry said it will expand support for SMEs to incorporate artificial intelligence solutions and the cloud to spur digital transformation in the manufacturing sector. The government aims to create 30,000 smart factories and 10 smart industrial zones by 2022 to upgrade the Korean manufacturing industry's competitiveness. Migration to smart or automated factories has accelerated in Korea as companies big and small and foreign are racing to make the transformation, while the government incentive is being offered. The Ministry of SMEs and Startups announced that it will support upscaling in 1,000 factories powered by 5G and artificial intelligence technologies. 100 digital clusters that connect smart factories through advanced networks will be established in industrial complexes. By supplying 1,000 smart factories combined with 5G and AI capabilities and selecting 100K smart lighthouses, the South Korean government will look to transition from qualitative approaches to quantitative approaches regarding smart factory supply systems by 2025. The South Korean government announced a Smart Manufacturing Innovation Implementation Plan and is working to improve advancement ratio of companies that are using smart factories from 22% to 30% by 2025. It will also look to improve level of technologies from 72% to 83%. As incentives, the financial support for each company will be increased from $359,000 which is about 400 million Korean won. Companies that have reached a medium 2 level are the main targets. Companies that have reached a medium 1 level will be provided with financial support of up to $179,000, which is about 200 million Korean won. The government has also decided to increase the number of advanced smart factories. Its goal is to demonstrate 5G solutions and develop economic 5G devices and modules and supply 1,000 advanced smart factories by 2025. It will also select 100K smart lighthouses out of level 4 factories that represent various industries. 100 smart factory integrated districts will also be set up by 2025 by combining existing industrial complexes with smart factories from similar type of businesses throughout networks. The government will also push for manufacturing plus primary and tertiary industries, which will link manufacturing technologies such as smart HACCP, which is Hazard Analysis and Critical Control Point, smart farms, and ecological factories from the field of distribution and industries. Government industries will also expand related studies in order to improve abilities in supply technology. Along with the Ministry of Science and ICT, The ministry will push for smart manufacturing innovation technology development projects worth 295 million US dollars, which is about 328 billion Korean won until 2025. Projects will be mainly cutting-edge manufacturing technology for data sharing between major corporation and small and medium-sized businesses, including flexible production technologies for production and customized products, smart work technology for digitization. The government will also look to establish an AI-based system that utilizes manufacturing data as soon as possible. It plans to establish a cloud-based platform connected to the government's AI manufacturing platform called Korea AI Manufacturing Platform by the end of the year and operate a solution app store that supports development and distribution of AI solutions starting from 2021. It will also start supporting demonstration of manufacturing data for key facilities and processes of key companies. An increase in the number of smart factories is expected to bring in innovation to industries across the board. Not only software and hardware industries that deal with robotics, automation equipment, and sensor technologies, but also manufacturing execution system or MES industries, as well as 5G and cloud service sectors. In a bid to help manufacturers and small, medium-sized industries cope with current pandemic-induced economic downturn, South Korea's major telecommunication operators have been pitching in by introducing new 5G-powered smart factory solutions that aim to boost the efficiency of production systems that have been heavily impacted by coronavirus. Korean industrial operations have been hit hard by health and safety considerations, slowing down access to their sites, supply chain interruptions and delays, and reducing demand for exports as the global economy still grapples with fallout from the COVID-19 pandemic, even as the manufacturing sector has resumed most of its regular operations. With the COVID pandemic causing setbacks, the major telco networks of SK Telecom, KT Corporation, and LGU Plus have stepped in with 5G-enabled smart factory services that can help enhance the efficiency of existing systems. South Korea has the most developed commercially available 5G networks currently in the world, and these networks are being increasingly leveraged in the smart manufacturing sector to reduce operational dependencies and help in cutting costs. SK Telecom, the country's largest mobile carrier, for example, has released a subscription-based smart factory solution for SMEs called Metatron Grand View that will help smaller manufacturers optimize their manufacturing equipment maintenance. 5G-enabled smart sensors placed on the equipment will track, collect, and analyze data to determine maintenance schedules according to the mobile carrier. SK is providing smart factory operations training and IoT terminal installation, while the monthly subscription rate will reduce the initial cost overhead for SMEs. SK said Metatron Grand View will boost manufacturing output, contributing to a 15% reduction in costs and adding AI-based predictive maintenance to extend the lifespan of equipment by over 20%. Another telecom provider, KT Corp, is supplying an industrial robot for packaging processes to a local auto parts maker. This bot is controlled by KT's 5G service and is said to be able to cut down packaging times by 28%. KT has been developing a 5G-based smart factory management solution that will offer real-time product monitoring, a cloud platform, deep learning analysis, and production process notification alarms. The management solution, called 5G Smart Factory Vision, will also rely on 5G mobile networks to connect cameras and transfer image data onto a cloud network in real time with zero latency, simplifying production quality control processes and reducing running costs. South Korea's third largest wireless network operator, LG, on the other hand, has partnered with the township of Gumi to fully deploy its 5G coverage across the city's industrial manufacturing hub and will offer its own smart factory solution to SMEs in the area. The fourth industrial revolution still remains in early stages. However, South Korea is well on the way to a smarter, advanced manufacturing infrastructure as companies push to build smart factories of the future. That's all for this week's show. Follow me on Twitter or LinkedIn at Idea Explorer or my website ideaexplorer.com. Feel free to leave comments or suggestions about the show and tune in next week for more news and trends about Korea technology.